Alright, hello guys, we are going to be watching this. If your dog starts smiling at you, I think they meant to say starts smiling at you, lock the door. Analog horror. This is by Deadline Broadcasts, and I'm Lucky. We'll be watching this. And get some headphones on if you want. I'll give you some time to get them if you're getting them. I can't wait any longer. 3, 2, 1. Use headphones for better experience. Deadline Broadcast. This is a fictional analog horror story produced for entertainment purposes only. It is not based on actual events, individuals, or broadcasts. Viewer discretion is advised. Is that how you say discretion? Tell me in the comments.
This emergency broadcast is being sent to all residents who currently have a registered pet dog in their household.
I do. Go to Kitten Cat Club, my other channel, and then I'll make a video about my dog. Not this one, my real dog.
If you're hearing this, it's not a test. Please don't turn it off. We're begging you, just listen. Recent alerts
What if I turn it off?
from multiple counties have forced us to address a growing pattern of disturbing canine behavior. Something's happening. Something we don't understand. And it's spreading. The first known incident happened just after 3 a.m. in a quiet mountain town called Sycamore Falls. Not the kind of
Tell me, is that a real place? Tell me in the comments.
place you'd expect for something like this. That's what makes it worse. A couple living on Chestnut Ridge reported something strange with their Labrador, Buddy, a 10-year-old rescue they'd raised since he was a puppy.
That's the dog my teacher has at school. That's the name.
They'd had him longer than they'd lived in that house. Buddy was family. Sweet. Loyal. Never barked unless he needed to go
Cute.
outside. The kind of dog you trust with your kid's sandwich. The kind that waits by the door just because you're 5 minutes late. At 3:07 a.m., they found Buddy sitting completely still at the edge of their hallway. His head was tilted upward, not looking at anything, just listening.
Weird.
Not even blinking, just frozen like a statue, ears twitching every few seconds like he could hear something no one else could. When the husband called his name,
If I didn't already tell you, there's a behind the scenes of this, the setup in Kitten Cat Club, my other channel.
Buddy turned. Not quickly. The movement was slow,
That's funny and creepy at the same time.
unnatural, as though his neck was stiff or resisting. And
Weird.
then he smiled. He didn't blink, didn't move otherwise, just stared with that wide, toothy grin like he knew something they didn't.
Horrifying? What is that face about to show up? And now I forgot what I was saying.
It wasn't a snarl. It wasn't fear. It was a full, deliberate smile. Lips stretched back. Teeth bared.
What is deliberate?
Unblinking eyes. Still listening. Like he was proud of something. Like he had waited years to show them this face. The wife said it looked like someone else was inside his skin.
Creepy. What is that called? It's like a WENDIG vowel, but not a deer.
Like the body was a suit, and whatever was inside was proud of it. Since that morning, 28 confirmed cases have emerged, all across the region, and those are just the ones reported.
Who knows how many there actually are? How many question marks there are? 7. I just counted them.
We think the numbers...
Does that say AI? It might just be on my screen, but look at the right man under his foot to the right a little. See something that says AL or AI.
way higher. People are scared to talk or gone. The symptoms are always the same. Dogs stop eating, stop drinking, stop playing. They stare, they wait, sometimes for hours, sometimes days.
Are they dead?
Just standing there,
Dead but
watching
standing?
nothing, listening. Some owners have reported waking in the night to see their dog.
That dog is pretty creepy.
Dogs smiling, just standing by the bed, showing all their teeth in complete silence, not breathing heavy.
I wouldn't
Not-
wake up. I wouldn't be happy to wake up with Ella doing that, or Boxer, because especially Boxer, because Boxer's a stuffed animal dog.
Wagging, just there, too close, too quiet. The smile does not change. Not with time, not with yelling, not with medications, not even when the lights are off. One man said he threw a blanket over the dog. 10 minutes later, he heard it giggling, like a child. But it wasn't a child, and it wasn't Buddy. In some homes, owners said they began hearing words. Not barking, words, but the tone was wrong. Like a recording
So she might be right. Maybe it is a human inside a dog suit.
slowed down. Like the voice had teeth. The first thing they hear is always the same. A voice deep and slow. I waited long enough, and it says it like it means something.
Well, what does that mean?
Like it remembers. In 2 recorded calls to emergency services, this voice came from the living room, while the dog was still facing away, smiling. The officers said they heard it too.
Well, how do they know that?
The dispatcher quit the same night. We urge all residents, do not hide in other rooms. Do not attempt to
I don't care. I'm keeping my dog Ella with me. She's the cutest little cutie patootie.
approach or calm the dog. It's not scared, and it's not confused, but it wants you to think it is. It wants your sympathy, your trust. That's how it gets close. If your home has an attic
I like the grayed out claw.
or basement with an interior lock, go there immediately. Wait for help. Do not listen if your dog starts talking. And whatever you do, don't answer it when it asks questions. That's how it learns. 3 reports from last night show that the voice you hear may know your name, your memories, and even your childhood phrases. This is not your dog. This is not anything from here. It knows things no one should. One man said it asked about his mother's perfume. She died in 1987. Something is using its body. Something that was waiting, watching, borrowing its shape, like it had been waiting behind Buddy's eyes for years, waiting for something, a signal, or permission. Something let it out, not called, not summoned, just released. After 24 hours, changes begin.
What is that stuff in the mouths of the phases? Mouths. What are these things?
That's the pattern. First the smile, then the silence, then the rest. You'll notice it first in the smell, like rot and melted plastic. It clings to your clothes. One caller from a cabin in the north reported the dog's fur sloughing off like wet paper. Beneath,
Scary.
there was skin, but it wasn't canine. It was dry, gray, and tight like overcooked meat. She said it smelled like burnt wires and sulfur. The air got thick like the walls were sweating. She said her phone melted when she tried to record it. said the time on the microwave reset itself to 6 hours 66 minutes. Another
Creepy. Also, that picture is creepy that I paused on.
resident said her dog had extra joints, limbs bending backwards, sideways, standing taller than before. She said it scraped its head on the hallway ceiling, but her ceiling was 8 feet high. She tried to scream, said no sound came out, just a ringing, like feedback from a speaker in her skull. And worst of all, in 2 cases the dogs began speaking directly, but they didn't say words. They said memories, things only the owners knew. Remember your birthday at the lake? I saw what your father did behind the garage. You were already mine when you found me. One of them whispered something in Russian. The owner never spoke Russian, but his grandmother did. They don't just speak, they accuse. They want you broken, scared, weak. They know what makes you hurt, and they'll say it like they've been rehearsing, like they've been practicing your pain, replaying it, memorizing your screams. Lock the door.
If your dog paws at the floor, check what's underneath. Analog horror.
Do not feed it. Do not speak to it. Do not believe it. Even if it says sorry, even if it cries. That's not your dog. That's not anyone's dog. This is not a warning. This is an evacuation alert for all homes affected by smiling dogs. In file number 42C, one responder said, whatever's inside them, it doesn't leave. They burned the house. It didn't scream. It laughed. Keep your radio on. Do not go outside until further updates are confirmed. And whatever happens, if your dog smiles, it's already too late.
Well, luckily, my dog can't sleep under any bed because I only have one bed that's like levitated, and it's too small for my dog to go under. And it has like these bars, so you can barely. I don't think it does actually, so, but it's still too tiny for my dog. So it couldn't hide under the bed. Sleep. See this? That's why your dog attacks the cat. If your dog starts attacking cats, he knows the truth. Well, luckily my dog doesn't. Luckily my dog doesn't smile. School normal. Is that Textify? Code red. Deadline broadcast, yeah. I hope you guys liked that one. Like I say in all these horror videos I make, good luck sleeping tonight. It'll be pretty hard for you and me. So, bye.